Chicago was ready. Tickets were sold, fans were traveling in, and the hype was reaching a fever pitch. But just hours before NBA YoungBoy was set to light up the United Center, everything collapsed. The concert was canceled without warning, leaving thousands of fans shocked, angry.
Oh, fuck that, everybody in this bitch. It'll be so fucking fresh in that bitch, I swear to God. Fuck that, fuck all y'all so fucking broke. Y'all just broke as hell. I'm broke as hell, I swear to God. Fuck Durk, I hope his ass might not ever get out of jail. I swear to God, that's why, ooh.
This wasn't just about a canceled show. This story stretches from violent incidents.
I don't see shit funny, we stepped on your butter.
Laughing, but I'll shoot you in your sheet. Hello, bow, bow.
To legal battles, to hidden pressures that most fans never even knew about. And the deeper you look, the stranger it gets.
CPD let the United Center administration know we cannot control the violence if it is to take place.
About they fucking playing with me. I'm at the prison every day to tell me a rap boy ain't safe. Bitch, please.
The Chicago show wasn't just another stop on the tour. It was one of the most anticipated events of YoungBoy's career. This was his first major run of shows in years, after countless legal hurdles and long stretches of house arrest. For fans in Chicago, it felt like a chance to finally see the artist who had been soundtracking their lives live and in person. Tickets sold fast. Some fans paid hundreds of dollars just to lock in a seat. People were flying in from other states.
Oh, wait about me, I'm diving 556 is lifting, chain off, flexing, bitch. Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today.
Booking hotels, and flooding social media with posts counting down the days. This wasn't a small club performance. This was the United Center, the same arena where legends like Michael Jordan and Kanye West made history. YoungBoy was stepping onto one of the biggest stages in the city, and everyone expected fireworks. But just beneath the excitement, there were warning signs. The tour had already been making headlines, not always for the music, but for the chaos surrounding it. Only weeks before Chicago, YoungBoy's stop in Kansas City spiraled into mayhem. In the middle of the show, a 14-year-old fan allegedly attacked a security guard who was old enough to be his grandfather. The incident shocked people, not only because of the violence, but because it highlighted just how rowdy and unpredictable YoungBoy's crowds could be. Clips from the show went viral, with fans fighting, security scrambling, and people asking whether the tour was becoming too dangerous. If Kansas City was supposed to be a showcase of YoungBoy's comeback, it turned into a red flag for every venue left on the schedule. And Chicago, with its own reputation for tough crowds and rivalries, was suddenly looking like a risky battleground. Then came the United Center's rule changes. Out of nowhere, management announced a no bags allowed policy for YoungBoy's show. Fans noticed immediately. Why would a venue that's hosted countless massive concerts suddenly tighten restrictions for this one event? For some, it felt like the United Center was bracing for something. Maybe they were worried about weapons or about crowds trying to sneak things in. Either way, the atmosphere shifted. What was supposed to be a celebration was already starting to feel tense. And those new policies were only the beginning of the drama. When the cancellation finally came down, it wasn't the United Center who spoke up first. It was YoungBoy's manager, Alex Jr. He didn't hold back. In a furious series of posts, he accused the United Center of bitching out and even called out a specific operations executive by name. It was an unusually raw moment. Most managers keep these kinds of battles behind closed doors, but Jr. went public, making it clear he believed the venue had panicked and pulled the plug. To fans, it felt like confirmation that something bigger was going on, something the United Center wasn't willing to say out loud. And then came the speculation. Chicago isn't just another tour stop for YoungBoy, it's also home turf for one of his biggest rivals, lil Durk. The two have traded subliminal shots for years, and fans claim the Chicago setlist may have included a diss track that YoungBoy refused to drop. The rumor spread fast. Some believe the United Center was pressured not to let that moment happen on stage. A diss in Chicago could have sparked chaos, with emotions spilling far outside the arena. And if YoungBoy really refused to change his setlist, that might have been enough to make the venue pull the emergency brake. Whether or not the rumor is true, it added a new layer of tension. This wasn't just about safety anymore, it was about rap politics, beef, and the hidden risks that come with them. But music beef wasn't the only thing hanging over YoungBoy's head. Behind the scenes, he was facing a serious legal battle. A company called Westside Merchandising was suing him for alleged breaking an exclusive merch deal. At first glance, that might not seem connected to the concert, but merchandise is a huge part of touring money. If a lawsuit meant YoungBoy couldn't legally sell his own shirts and hoodies in Chicago, the show would lose a massive chunk of its profit. Some insiders whispered that legal headaches like this may have added fuel to the decision to cancel. And it's not just about one lawsuit. For YoungBoy, touring is more than performing. It's about proving he can be a business force as well as a cultural one. Every cancel date hits harder when you're in the middle of contract disputes. The official reason given for the cancellation was safety concerns. YoungBoy's own mother repeated that line, insisting the show wasn't pulled for lack of ticket sales or fan interest. But safety is a broad word. Safety could mean real tangible threats, or it could mean fear of lawsuits, bad headlines, or the possibility of losing control of the crowd. Chicago has a long history of rap shows being canceled under the banner of safety, and while nobody can say for certain what the United Center knew, it's hard to ignore the timing. A violent incident in Kansas City, rumors of a diss track, angry words from the manager, and a city with one of the most complex rap beef legacies in the country. Maybe safety really was the concern, or maybe it was the perfect excuse to hide decisions made for political and financial reasons. In the end, fans were left outside the United Center, holding tickets to a show that never happened. Some shrugged it off, others were furious, but everyone was asking the same question: why? The truth might be a mix of everything: legal battles, safety fears, rap politics, and corporate caution colliding at the worst possible time. What we know for sure is that NBA YoungBoy's canceled Chicago show wasn't just about one night. It was about the risks and the chaos that follow one of rap's most unpredictable stars wherever he goes. And maybe that's the hidden reason. For all the hype, for all the anticipation, there are some shows that simply can't go on, no matter how badly fans want them.